I finally got the sketchbook that I've been looking for, and we are painting the first page today. Hello everyone! If you watched my last video, you know I've been on the hunt for a new watercolor sketchbook as I finished this one here. I think I found it, and I'm so excited to test it out with you today. This is Hahnemuhle watercolor book. It's 100% cotton, 250 GSM cold pressed paper, as I prefer it over hot pressed. I actually purchased it online because I couldn't find anything of that sort in the shops that I've been. I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking about and planning in my head this sketch here, but still not sure if I know what I'm doing, but I guess that's the whole point. My inspiration this time came not only from the beautiful new generation of animals we see in parks, but from a particular story too. Our main character in the first page is going to be so-called an ugly duckling, like The Ugly Duckling, from the famous story by Hans Christian Andersen. The first layers of paint are always the hardest to place, but once you release yourself of that pressure, everything just goes naturally. But that won't happen if you don't start painting. The paper reacts well so far, absorbing the paint, and that adds some confidence in my brushstrokes. I do like to go back in my childhood fairy tales when I'm stressed, sad, or search for a guiding in life. Either on page or just in my head reflecting, I allow these stories to comfort and lift my spirit. So I believe this will leave my personal imprint on the very first page of the sketchbook. It will make it mine somehow, and not that scary to draw in. My cute character here, with his still small wings, is ready for his life journey. The water surrounding him is darker, something unknown like the wide world, scary even, but he's going to make it. I love my stories, and at that point I am not ashamed to share I reread them. If you've read The Ugly Duckling, poor creature had to endure a lot to become the swan he was meant to be. Yes, sometimes the potential of something can't be seen from a first glance. Maybe that's why this story resonated with so many people, all of them seeing something different. I've never been a brave person, but recently I realized that making art and showing it to the world, making these videos is somehow an act of bravery. Because my art is not perfect, so am I. But I'm learning every day, and maybe one day I will become who I'm meant to be. I wanted the duckling to be surrounded by flowers and picked this blooming camellia because I love the nuances of the red in it. Later on, I've read it's a symbol of love and everything just clicked. You want a flower, a tree, even a duckling to grow and bloom into something beautiful. Then you need love. And that's how I felt this first page started speaking to me. What we also need is time. Take a simple artwork in its early stages. It looks pale, weird, and even ugly. When I'm drawing and get stuck in that phase, it's so easy for the imposter syndrome to come. My face turns red and I feel helpless, like stuck in the dark waters. Don't know what step to make, ask myself why I started this, and so on. Every new idea, new skill, dream needs time to grow. I don't know if it's the society or something else, but we tend to forget that. I tend to forget that. Hopefully this page will remind me when I look at it. As you probably notice, I am overcoming my fear of painting leaves and even getting better, or at least I want to believe that. Also want to share this new experience of combining different brands of watercolors. It's really cool, like you are creating something unique in terms of color. This also took my mind off perfection, which is great. Although at this point I knew what I wanted to express, somehow couldn't see the whole composition very clearly. But like I said, I'm trusting the process. I started to warm up towards the mystery moment, as mystery and surprise are at the heart of creativity. We plan, we practice, but when we leave ourselves to the creative flow, the result, the ready painting, surprises us. That's why I struggle sometimes explaining my ideas at the beginning, because everything transforms and most of the time outjumps the main idea. I'm pleased with the paper so far. I can't wait to test it with my portraits too. I plan to take this sketchbook with me wherever I go, just to be prepared if something interesting pops up. I always struggle with bigger letters, no matter if I use a stencil or not, especially when I have to put some color on, because you know how watercolors are. You can't control them that easily, but creative process is a process of surrender, not control. And I wanted this red color in my letters, so I just kept going. Creating the first page like a book cover, we want to hint something to the viewer, to capture their attention, but also to carry something from our own personality. The cute baby swan doesn't look gracious, and his potential can't be seen in the clumsy, imperfect steps. But time and love make miracles. So as our art or art dreams, we need to give ourselves time to be gentle and love what we do. And only then we'll be able to see how we've grown as artists. Stay creative, my friends. Bye.